to do. And he said, I feel like I must destroy Sodom and Gomorrah. And so Abraham says, well, what if there are, 100 good people in Sodom and Gomorrah? You can't just destroy the whole city, both of them, and have those innocent people die. And God says, okay, well, if you want to prove that to me that there's 100 good people there, then I'll spare the city. And Abraham says, well, okay, 100 people. If I gotta find 100 people, all right. Well, what if I find 90 though? If I find 90 good people, and I didn't quite make the 100, but you're still gonna kill that city, and 90 innocent people are gonna die? And God goes, well, okay, fair point. If you find 90 good people, I won't destroy Sodom. And Abraham's like, okay.
90 out of how many?
You should have just started doing that down.
Thousands.
Hold your horses there, Bobby. So Abraham says, okay, thank you for that. But what if I find 80? Like, who are good?
Is this after Abraham's been checking and stuff?
They are what's that?
Is this after Abraham's been checking that there really aren't 80 people, there's more like 2?
He doesn't know. Abraham's never even been there.
He's like, what if?
He's just trying to play devil's advocate. Pardon the pun. So he says, so he says, okay, what if I find 80 people, and I didn't hit the 90, but there's 80 good people, are you going to still destroy it? And God's like, all right, I won't. If you find 80 people, okay, then I won't destroy it. He goes, what if you find 70 people though?
That's pretty good.
And he does this until what?
Yeah, let's
Like 10?
Let the story go. I'm not making this up. This is the whole story. This is in the Bible. This is literally, I'm not making this up. No, this whole conversation literally is in there.
I don't know.
So he says, so guys, all right, 70 people. Then Abraham says, what if there's 50 people?
Okay,
All right, I skipped a couple. What if there's 50 people that are good? And God says, all right, Abraham, fine. If you find 50 people, I won't destroy the city. Abraham's like, okay, great. Okay, that's fine. What about 40? Like, really, if I find 40 good people, I'm 10 short, you're just going to annihilate the shit. And he's like, all right, fuck it, 40, fine, 40. And Abraham's like, what if I find 10 people? I'll skip ahead. I'm skipping ahead. Abraham said, what if I find 10 people? God's like, all right, fuck you, 10 people. Good, fine. I won't destroy the city. I, the most knowledgeable being, am being convinced by you. You have convinced me to change my mind.
Without an argument. Just be like, how about this?
Yeah. All right, so then he says, all right, what if I find 5 people? That's it. This is a huge city of thousands of people. Well, if there's only 5 good people, are you still going to destroy the whole city? And those people are going to die innocently? He's like, no, fine, no, fine. Find 5. I will spare them. And he's like, what if I find 1 person who is good? Will you spare the city? God says. That's fine. If you find 1 person. I didn't write the story. This is the story. I'm telling you the story. Okay? So, that would make sense to me, but I'm not able to
What if I find 1 good person?
Apparently they like to have these kind of pointless conversations. But so God sends his agents, 2 angels down to Sodom, and they are to interview the populace and see if they can find 1 good person. All right? So they go into the city, and they find the house of Lot. Okay, and Lot is very gracious, and he says, welcome, my good men. Please come in and have tea time with me in Sodom. Or probably chai time if we're in the Middle East. So let's have, come in, please. He's a great person. And the angels are thinking, oh, this is easy. We already found 1. Check, But as soon as they are there on the steps of Lot's house, all of Sodom somehow gets wind that there's 2 foreigners in this town.
Delicious, juicy foreigners.
Hot male angels who are obviously all angels are ripped. They got 6 packs, whatever.
And flaming swords.
Right. Well, those aren't visible. Let's not get ahead of ourselves. Okay, so there's no swords.
Attractive dudes. 2 attractive
So
dudes at Lot's
2
house.
Adonises are at the steps, and a mob forms outside of Lot's home, and they demand them. They say, Lot, send out these foreigners so we may rape them. And the crowd is chanting,
They
let's,
literally get
rape,
Rape them.
and they're chanting this. And so I need a beer. I need a beer. I need a beer.
He's ready.
All right, I'll drink this.
Somebody
whiskey.
take a shot.
Thank you. Okay. So, we're changing the
This is
ring.
drunk history. 5 minutes.
So Lot, who is a righteous man, who understands the value of strangers, who understands that we must
doubted you at all.
we must protect. Oh, thank you.
When they told me
And
you
we
were
must
off to get
protect.
pants, I was like, this woman.
We must protect the downtrodden. Even if we don't know them. Even if we don't know them.
Lot is
Lot
like,
is thinking
I'm a
this.
good guy.
It's
I'm
fucking
gonna
Pim's
protect
o'clock.
these
So
dudes.
he comes out and
Are we gonna do this
he
again
says,
tonight?
friends, countrymen,
I think we're gonna do
please do not rape these men. They are here. They are my guests. Please take my 2 virgin daughters instead.
Instead.
And Lot is the most righteous man of Sodom. And that's what he said. Please take my 2 virgin daughters. And they're like, you'd think they'd be on board with that.
Yeah, right.
It might be an upgrade for some of the heterosexual men in this. But they are like, no, fuck you, we want them. And so the angels who are there, by the way, we've forgotten.
What made the people of Sodom like this?
So, okay, so there's a lot of historians debate about this, but I think the most convincing thing that I've heard is that in war times, especially if you go into like Roman history, which is a slight contemporary there a couple hundred years ago, but you know, rape is not, it has nothing to do with sexual orientation, it's about violence and power and, you know, so there's, the religious scholars who are trying to paint the story as it's not about sexuality at all, I actually agree with them. It's really about rape in wartime. Nothing to do with,
Of course, not about what they call.
it doesn't, it has to do with
Sorry.
angels. Yeah.
Back when they were like,
They were quite violent.